year 2150, Neopolis stands as the final beacon of hope, a floating megalopolis of gleaming glass and chrome reaching toward the morning sun. The city breathes through its energy rails, luminous pathways of pure power that sustain the life and technology of this magnificent fortress in the sky above. At its heart lies the core, a brilliant sphere of plasma and ancient technology, providing the infinite energy required to keep humanity's last refuge afloat. Every pulse from the core is a heartbeat, a steady rhythm of survival that has protected Neopolis from the harsh reality of the world below for decades. But today, the rhythm falters. Throughout the city, the machines that serve humanity pause in unison, sensing a disturbance deep within the fabric of reality. The sky itself begins to fracture, bleeding crimson light as tears in the dimensional fabric announce the arrival of a long-forgotten and terrifying robotic empire. An omen of war descends upon the peaceful citizens as the mechanical empire reaches across the stars to reclaim the energy that once belonged to them. Warning sirens begin to wail across the levels, their screams echoing through the canyons of steel as the city's defense systems struggle to comprehend the threat.
Oh God, look!
Fear spreads like wildfire. The people of Neopolis look
We have to get out of here!
only to see the horizon filled with the dark silhouettes of 1,000 invaders. Deep beneath the core, in a vault hidden from time, ancient mechanisms begin to stir, responding to the call of a city on the brink of destruction. The flame lion awakens first, its systems roaring with the heat of 1,000 suns, ready to defend its creators from the cold steel of invaders. Every gear and piston hums with a discovered purpose, the intricate craftsmanship of the ancients, blending perfectly with the raw power of the elemental fire. In the depths of the icefall, the frost wolf emerges, a predator of cold precision whose very breath turns the humid air into falling snow. Its movement is silent and deadly, leaving a trail of frozen glass behind it as it prepares to hunt the shadows that threaten the city's peace. Shadowclaw, the master of stealth and speed, moves through the darkness like a ghost in the machine. Its aerodynamic frame designed for the ultimate strike. With claws forged of hyperconductive alloys, it stands ready to slice through the toughest armor, a silent guardian waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Together, these three guardians represent the pinnacle of ancient technology, fused with the primal spirits of the elements to become the ultimate defenders of Neopolis. The Flame Lion's roar shakes the very foundations of the city, a defiant challenge to the invaders that the age of humanity will not end today. The wolf's howl brings the chill of the void, a cold reminder that the elements themselves stand guard over the core of human civilization and power. Speed and precision define the panther's soul as it prepares to leap into the fray, moving faster than the eye can follow through the urban jungle. The guardians ascend, leaving their secret sanctuary to face the darkness that falls from the sky. Their resolve is unbreakable as the metal they inhabit. Above, the invasion has begun. Thousands of mechanical spiders swarm the glass houses, their red eyes scanning for the precious energy sources of the city. The sheer number of the void drones is overwhelming, a dark tide of steel and malice that threatens to drown the light of the human mind. The invaders show no mercy, their cold logic programmed only for destruction and the extraction of every last drop of power from the city's heart. Suddenly, the shadows fight back. Shadowclaw strikes with a blur of ebony metal that turns the hunter drones into scrap metal in an instant. The Flame Lion makes its grand entrance, landing with the force of a comet and unleashing a ring of fire that incinerates the front line. Under the searing heat of the lion's roar, the invaders' armor becomes their tomb, melting into molten slag that flows across the pristine plaza floor. Defying gravity, the Frost Wolf hunts on the vertical planes of the skyscrapers, its icy grip allowing it to outmaneuver the most advanced enemy drones. With a single breath, it turns the sky into a graveyard of frozen machinery, watching as the enemy falls like shattered glass onto the streets below. The counterattack is a symphony of elemental destruction, as the three guardians move in a perfect, lethal dance of fire, frost, and lightning-fast shadows. Nothing can stand in the way of the lion's fury. Barriers of steel crumple like paper as the guardian pushes through to the primary invasion site. Calculated and precise, Shadowclaw identifies every vulnerability, ensuring that every strike is a killing blow against the mindless drones of the Dark Metal Empire. But the real threat remains. The Dark Metal mothership descends from the rift, a monstrous fortress of shadow that dwarfs the tallest towers of Neopolis City. The Empire unleashes its primary weapon, a beam of concentrated void energy that tears through the city's defenses with terrifying and unstoppable destructive power. The situation turns dire as the scale of the invasion increases. Even the powerful Guardians realize that the battle for Neopolis has only just begun. Frostwolf uses a shield, creating a wall of impenetrable ice to protect the innocent from falling debris and the relentless drone of Using the chaos as cover, Shadowclaw sabotages the heavy walkers, striking from the unseen angles to cripple the enemy's most powerful ground units before they fire. The final line of defense forms at the entrance of the wall. The beasts stand united, the last barriers between the invaders and total darkness. Then, the siege titan appears. Mountain of cursed metal, it carries the fire of 100 stars in its guns and death in its gaze. Every step of the titan seems shaped like a city, a monster designed for one purpose: the total annihilation of all organic and synthetic life. But from the heavens, a fourth guardian joins the fray. The Thunder Eagle dives, a bolt of golden lightning cutting through the dark clouds above. With a screech that sounds like thunder, it releases a massive electromagnetic pulse, silencing the enemy's aerial swarm in a single brilliant flash of power. The eagle grasps its speed and height to the target as it rains down bolts of energy from the titan. On the ground, the lion and the wolf combine their powers. Extreme heat meets absolute cold, creating a thermal shock that shatters the titan's leg armor. The strategy works. The impenetrable armor of the Dark Metal Empire begins to fail, revealing the vulnerable energy bands that power the massive war machine. Shadowclaw seizes the opportunity, scaling the giant like a predator climbing a mountain, heading straight for the leg of the mechanical beast. It is a moment of extreme tension. One wrong move and the Guardian will be crushed. But the Panther's focus is unwavering, absolutely. The Titan reacts with surprising speed, swatting the Guardian away like a fly. Shadowclaw is thrown through steel and glass, disappearing into a cloud of dust. Seeing its comrade fall, the Flame Lion enters a state of primal fury, its temperature rising to levels that begin to melt the street beneath. It bites down the tectonic plate, its plasma breath acting as a cutting torch that severs the Titan's primary support servos. The giant The siege Titan staggers as its leg reaches, its weapons firing blindly into the air as it struggles to stay standing. The Frost Wolf strikes the other side, its sub-zero temperatures, turning a heated metal brittle, making it easy to shatter with a single heavy blow. The sound like a mountain collapsing, the siege Titan falls to its knees, the plaza shaking under the weight of the defeated mechanical arm. Above the chaos, Thunder Eagle prepares the final blow, gathering the electricity of the entire storm into a single, devastating point of light. But the mothership will not let its prize be destroyed so easily. A dark energy shield opens, reflecting the lightning and sending the Eagle spiraling down. The four Guardians are exhausted, their systems damaged, and their energy low, as the ultimate weapon of the Empire prepares to erase them from existence. Hope begins to fade as the shadow of the mothership grows. Their internal batteries are nearly empty, and the city's end seems inevitable and cold. Then, the core responds, not just as a battery, but as a living soul. It reaches out with beams of pure, ancient energy to its guardians. They are lifted into the sky, their spirits and bodies being forged anew by the very power they were built to protect, merging into something greater. The ultimate evolution begins. Metal flows like a river, and elements fuse together in a spectacular display of light that blinds the sensors of the enemy. From the union of the four, a new legend is born. The Cyber God rises, a majestic titan of light and steel that embodies the city's hope. It is the perfect fusion of machine and spirit, a divine protector with the power to rewrite the destiny of Neopolis and the entire world. It draws a sword forged from the very essence of the world, a blade of sunfire and frozen starlight that can cut through the void itself. With a single stroke, the tides of war are turned. The invading fleet is sliced apart, their dark hulls bursting into blossoms of harmless light and judgment. It launches forward like a shooting star, a streak of prismatic brilliance that pierces the darkness of the invasion with the light of a new dawn. It dives into the heart of the enemy, punching through layers of reinforced steel as if they were nothing more than thin air and mist. At the ship's center, it releases the full power of the Neopolis core, vaporizing the dark heart of the invaders and ending their threat forever. The mothership erupts in a silent symphony of light, a second sun appearing briefly in the sky before fading into the morning blue of the horizon. The
Look
remnants
at that,
of the
it's
Empire fall like
amazing!
harmless shooting stars.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
That signals the end of the long nightmare. Its mission complete. The cyber god descends. The great union dissolves as the four guardians return to their individual forms to walk the city once more. They stand as victors, the four pillars of the city's future, looking out at the world they have fought so hard and bravely to protect it today. Life returns to the city. The simple machines wake up from the darkness, their blue lights glowing once more as the peaceful hum of Neopolis resumes. The people of Neopolis emerge into the light, their faces filled with wonder and gratitude for the mechanical legends that saved their world from certain doom. The harsh winter of war is over.
Look at
the Frost Wolf's breath now
It's
brings
amazing.
beauty instead of death, creating rainbows
Wow,
that
it's a
dance in the sunlight of
rainbow.
peace. The Thunder Eagle circles above, its presence a constant reminder that the sky is safe once more, and its energy a gift to the city's revival. Even in peace, the Shadowclaw remains vigilant. It is the silent sentinel, the ghost that haunts the high places to ensure that no evil ever returns.
The Nexus
Neopolis
beam is
begins to
secure.
heal. Together,
Excellent work,
humans and
everyone.
machines rebuild their
Couldn't have
home,
done it better
stronger
myself.
and more united than they have ever been in their long, storied history. Their names will be carved in light and memory, a legend that will be passed down through generations as the day the cyber beasts saved the world. The core beats with a new rhythm, a song of triumph and harmony that echoes through every wire and every heart in the great floating city. As the sun sets on the first day of the new era, Neopolis has never looked more beautiful. A jewel of technology hanging safely in the sky. The legend is real. The Guardians are here. And as long as the cyber beasts stand watch, the light of Neopolis will never ever be extinguished. The Lion's heat now nurtures the city's green spaces, helping the technological gardens flourish in a beautiful blend of nature and high-level engineering. The bridge between man and machine is mended, as the fierce warriors of the morning become the gentle teachers and protectors of the city's next generation. The Eagle gathers the last light of the day, storing the sun's energy to keep the city's systems running through the long, peaceful night ahead. In the shadows, safety is guaranteed. Panther's watchful gaze ensures that even the darkest corners of Neopolis are filled with the security of the Guardians. Every light is a testament to survival, a brilliant spark of defiance against the void, powered by the courage of those who fought for Neopolis. They look toward the future, knowing that while this battle is won, their duty is eternal as the protectors of humanity's last great floating dream. Even the smallest machines know who their heroes are, expressing their thanks in the binary language of a world that has found its soul. The ancient seals are broken, and the power of the cyber beasts is fully restored, a legacy of protection that will span across the coming centuries. The streets are alive with the sounds of progress and joy, a vibrant energy that flows from the heart of the city to its furthest edges. The Flame Lion stands as a monument of strength, a warm presence that provides comfort and security to all who pass through the city's heart. Art
Look,
and
it
technology
finished
combine
it.
as the Frost Wolf shares its power to create moments of
It's
wonder,
so
turning the
beautiful.
tools of war
Can we
into
touch
instruments
it?
of inspiration. The sky belongs to the eagle, its graceful flight, a constant celebration of the freedom and safety that Neopolis has regained through its fierce struggle. The Panther protects more than just lives. It guards the history and the wisdom of a civilization that refused to let its flame be extinguished. The connection is complete. The city, the core, and the people are one, a unified organism of hope floating high above the clouds of the world. Neopolis will never be caught unprepared again. New defenses rise, integrated with the spirits of the beasts to ensure a permanent shield against the dark. Neopolis may not be alone. The horizon holds secrets, and perhaps countless other legends waiting to be awakened in the distant reaches of this broken world. Even the fiercest warrior finds peace. The lion's rumble is the sound of a city at rest, a low frequency of absolute safety and deep comfort. They are more than just robots. They are sentient spirits who have found a home and a purpose in the service of those they were built to save. Under the eagle's wings, the city finds its sanctuary, a place where the stars are close enough to touch and the darkness is kept at bay. The Watcher never rests. Shadowclaw looks to the world below, ready for whatever challenges the future may bring to the gates of their celestial home. A message of light is sent to the stars, a declaration that humanity and its guardians are here, and they will not be moved by any shadow. Small moments define the big victory. In the end, it was the bond between creator and creation that saved the heart of Neopolis from the darkness. The guardians seal their pact, a commitment of metal and spirit to never falter and to always stand as the shield against the coming storms. The night is heralded by the lion's call, a sound that no longer brings fear, but a sense of absolute protection to everyone within the city. The wolf finds its place at the heart of the machine, its cold energy serving the city, even in its moments of quiet rest and recharge. Vigilance is the price of peace. The eagle's golden eyes never close, always searching for the first hint of trouble on the edge of the world. The panther's patrol is endless, a silent commitment to the people of Neopolis that their sleep will never again be interrupted by the sound of war. It is a masterpiece of light and life, a floating island of dreams that stands as a testament to what can be achieved when we fight together.
All systems
The machines
optimal.
confirm what the heart already knows.
Guardians
Neopolis
active.
is safe, the
Security
Guardians are ready,
100%.
and the future of the human race is bright again. They are the cyber beasts, the legends of the new world, the protectors of the core, and the eternal guardians of the city in the clouds. But the journey doesn't end here. Neopolis is just the beginning of a larger story that will unfold across the stars and through the ages. Each new dawn is a gift, a promise of another day of peace bought by the courage and the power of the elemental mechanical beasts. They are fire, they are ice, they are shadow, and they are lightning. They are the spirit of the city and the hope of the future. From high above, Neopolis is a small spark in the darkness, but its light is powerful enough to be seen from the furthest reaches of space. The legend of the cyber beasts has only just begun. Their story will echo through the halls of history as the ultimate triumph of light over dark. Join the revolution of technology and spirit. Stand with the guardians of Neopolis and witness the rise of a new era for all of humanity. The mark of the guardians is permanent. Their legacy is etched into the very foundations of the world they saved from the cold grip of empire. The legend is back. Neopolis is not alone. The mechanical beasts will always guard the skies. Anticipate the next chapter of the Cyber Beast legend.